Good day, my name is Mr. Nigel Cooper. To dethrone the Crown of England of the United Kingdom, I, Nigel Cooper, on behalf of the people, challenge the Crown of England in open court for what I do now. I don't do it for myself only, I do it for the community of mankind. To the United Kingdom, its judiciary, its forces, its government and its crown. 1. The law of the land is based upon the signature of the Queen of England, also known as Mrs. Elizabeth Mary Alexander Windsor of Buckingham Palace, where she stated on her coronation on oath, "To my people, before the eyes of God, I do swear, so help me God." Point 2. The law is administered by the judiciary of the United Kingdom upon their oath, where they state, "I do swear before God to uphold the law equal to all man, without prejudice or favour, so help me God." 3. The government funds the judiciary under the vote of the people. The vote of a person grants to the government a private power of attorney to be governed. 4. A question for all of you. Is to be governed a legal definition to say to be enslaved? As to say, do as you're told or else you'll be punished. That's slavery. The rule of law. We are all equal in the eyes of the law, in accordance with points 1 and 2 as stated. The law is bound to all law and does not remain the sole prerogative of one person, as clearly stated at point 2. To fail points 1 and 2 is to fail law. To fail law is to fail the crown. To fail the crown creates no crown, no monarch, and thus is to be dethroned. Figure 1 shows the royal order of the King of Belgium, which clearly states, "Return my child in accordance with the law." Figure 2 shows a sovereign judgment passed in law under national law, international law, European law, God's law and Belgian law and the laws of mankind. And it says, "Return my child in accordance with the law." Figure 3 bears witness that the royal decree and order of the King of Belgium has been passed lawfully in a court convened as a sovereign court, where it states, "Return my child in accordance with the law." Figure 4 shows the blatant, arrogant refusal by the United Kingdom's crown to obey the laws of the land, of the laws of the Queen, of the laws of Europe, of the laws of God, the laws of international law. Refused. Where to fail point 1 is to fail the people, and where failing the people is no longer sovereign, and therefore the Queen is no longer sovereign. To fail point 2 is to fail the people. It fails the judiciary, and thus there is no law. Wherein failure of points 1 and 2 to the government of the United Kingdom is now notified of a clear challenge to the Crown of England by me, Mr. Nigel Cooper. This is my public declaration, made before the people, for the people, and before the eyes of God. If you want to be free, if you want your liberty, and you want your children, you make this viral. I hold the key. I am the holder of the judgment and a sword of justice. And it's written in the name of Nigel Cooper. Now make this viral and allow me to wield a sword of justice in the name of the people, in the name of the law. As I am named in the law, Nigel Cooper, I am the law. Thank you for listening.